What research have you undertaken independently this week? I've done some research on the calls. Oh, I'm not in it. I've done some research on the calls, and I've done research on different calls happened during the Grenfell fire, and there was like a Facebook Live video that went like viral, and she like fully Facebook Lived whilst trying to escape the tower, which I thought was like, whoa. Wow. She really likes her social media, but yeah.
My mum.
Yeah, that would be your mum. Right, carry on, Nathan.
I researched more on Sully Briggs and what he does, and I also found a bit of verbatim about fire commissioner and like the call he received from someone in the fire.
A music video about missing people.
I researched some more about Jack the Cocktail, and he talks about finding play in a scene, so making maybe scenes more playful in our performance could make the performance look more better. And also research music as well, which music would be good for performance.
How have you applied this in class? We made a soundscape of the calls coming over the top of each other. So we like started off with like the boys just like doing a little like and then the girls and then the girls came over the top and was like and then you had like a little beat and then you had like a beat like
Let's go.
And then
Oh my god.
and then Charlie was like,
yeah, Charlie just couldn't do it. And then after we done that, we put it all together, and then we all got a line each, and we started doing the like text over the top of it, and it sounded sick.
I haven't been able to apply mine yet because I've been asked to print it off, but I just haven't got around to it or given it in.
I've spoken to Gavin about my idea, but you haven't got a chance to do it.
What idea is that, Georgia?
That's really awkward. I found a piece of paper with like a load of missing people in it and the Grenfell, like where they lived.
Oh, I had that on my WordPress as well.
Yeah, and then I printed it off so we could hand it out, or like during the protest we could like stick it on the walls with like a load of missing people and stuff. Hand it out to the audience, or just throw it on them like Cam said. You know, like he just stand on the rim and then just drop a load of paper on them.
Mass paper cut.
I said that, but then he was like, no, it won't cause paper cut because that, and I was like,
Knock someone out if it's a big pile.
the middle person,
Yeah.
like all of it's on there.
All of it goes on there, they're like...
Hopefully,
Right, go on.
He's so foul. I haven't actually applied research because I haven't found an applicable base for it, but yeah.
What practical problems have you come across this week? When we were doing the firefighter sequence, the sheet we had to hold was circled. It was a circular shape. So you can imagine people trying to hold it up that straight. It was not working. It just kept flapping over. So you couldn't see like what. So you couldn't see the top of Eloise's head, and it was like, we had to like organise like the lighting and how close she'd be to the sheet so that you could see the shadows, and yeah, so that was a bit difficult. That was one of our practical problems this week. Nathan.
Yay. Shut up. Talking about the sheet, it was our silhouettes were too big for the sheet, so people shut up. So no one really knew like to move the sheet forward, so our silhouettes would be like smaller to be able to be seen on the sheet on the other side. So everyone was telling me to move backwards instead, even though that would make for my silhouette big because I'm closer towards the light.
Just not being on the ball. Really. Just not being. I will actually punch you.
Well done now.
He keeps pressing it underneath my leg,
Right,
making
Rafe,
me
just
laugh. No, it's my go.
Alright, Georgia, finish then.
People. No, not people. We're not like.
Order. What have I done now?
Oh my god. Right. People not. What was it? We're kind of tired on our lessons recently. Like we haven't just been working. We haven't worked very well together. So like we haven't made as much material as like your class has. Now you can come back.
What have you done?
Science, the answer.
Practical, was the practical problem?
Yeah.
Well, I found that I'm quite like busy this week, so I'm like had not that much time to like do stuff. So yeah, I need to make some more time. And like, I see my back keeps playing up as well.
Have you created anything new? The soundscape, that was new, and it was sick. But we need to work on it because then we need to teach Charlie the clapping time. But besides that, it was sick. Nathan.
We created a thing where we like changed our direction and run towards different places, like swap places, while saying different lines. I think it's verbatim from The Fire, but I don't know. Stop.
Thank you.
Right, stop.
What have I done now? Blame me for.
I'm the verbatim that Gavin gave me, Georgia, Amber. Yeah, we've created something with that.
I thought that was really good, man.
What have you created?
I don't even know what it's called. We just like
Created a piece of
that's our
paper.
speech.
Georgia P, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Right, go.
Practitioners. Let's see then. I've recently. Where do I start with practitioners?
No,
Oh, goodness.
what have you created new?
Oh, I thought you did practitioners.
No.
We just keep on 4 then.
Oh my god.
I did Akram Khan.
Oh my god.
Silhouettes. What's that about?
What have you created new? What did you create new?
Oh, we made a cool silhouette scene that we discovered. We made a scene first with a projection, and then we lit it from the back, and then made a little silhouette scene. That was pretty cool, wasn't it, Nathan? So we just played around with that. That was pretty cool. My idea as well. So. Is there a problem?
What was the outcome of your creation? It was good, but the timing for our claps and that was a bit dodgy. We don't know when to come in on certain parts, and like we struggle to hear each other because we're sitting in a sort of backward circle, so we're not actually facing each other in the circle. It's really weird.
Isn't a backward circle just a circle?
No, like we're not facing. We're not facing inwards, we're facing outwards, so we're not looking at each other.
So it's an upward circle.
Yeah, that's it, outwards. Yeah, so it was a bit dodgy. Nathan.
Or if you move, I could probably say something. I found our box, like the space we were in was quite boring, like quite tight. Like we were stuck to doing certain movements on my days.
I looked like really like
No
one
one
died.
cares.
I know.
Jamie, you didn't need to hear that, did you?
Jamie's
Really?
not watching this.
Leanne, you didn't need to hear that, did you?
Are you done?
Right.
Oh. I don't know. The outcome was we create something
You
new.
don't know what you created.
No, I do. Like it was on the roster, and then like we would get down, we'd walk across, and then we'd like be in a circle, an outward circle, then we'd walk. I would walk back onto the roster, say my line, and then come back out, and then cross and stuff. What?
Move the thing. Move this guy.
The silhouette made a really cool piece thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty visually interesting. So yeah.
Is everyone good?
Amen.
Oh, you actually done it!
I mean,